Hey guys, this is your host Thomas Tyree here from On the Hot Podcast. Today, this will be episode 247 for you guys today. And to kick off this week's episode, we'll start off in the world of basketball inside the NBA world. And I'll be sharing my NBA All-Star Weekend summary. So I'll be going over the biggest events that transpired during NBA All-Star Weekend. So Saturday night... I had to stop myself. I was about to say Saturday night, but it was actually Saturday afternoon, wherever you were in the United States, East Coast, West Coast, Pacific time. We're so accustomed to NBA All-Star Weekend happening at nighttime, but whether it's because the Winter Olympics this year or not, we got the afternoon slot for NBA All-Star Weekend Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday afternoon on Valentine's Day, you had the three-point contest and the dunk contest, but we'll start off with the three-point contest. Damian Lillard won the 2026 three-point contest. Now, this was pretty awesome that Damian Lillard not only returned to the court during NBA All-Star Weekend, but he participated in the three-point contest, still recovering from a torn Achilles injury, and he actually won this year's NBA three-point contest. And honestly, for another year in a row, the three-point contest was better than the dunk contest. There was more stars that participated in the three-point contest compared to the dunk contest. The three-point players jacking up threes were more entertaining than mid-dunks that we seen during the NBA dunk contest. But as I digress, the stars came to participate and they put on a show. You had Devin Booker participate, Con Kneppel, rookie for the Charlotte Hornets, participate, Donovan Mitchell participate, and of course Damian Lillard. All these shooters put on a show during this year's NBA three-point contest. But we got drama in the second round because Damian Lillard was up. He had 29 points in the second round. And it looked like we were going to get a tiebreaker, possibly for a third round between Devin Booker and Damian Lillard. And unfortunately, Devin Booker missed his two final money ball shots. He had 27 points. He either could have tied it with Damian Lillard, or if he possibly makes those shots, he wins this year's three-point contest. But missed those shots. He finished with 27 points in the second round. Damian Lillard finished with 29 points, and Damian Lillard won this year's three-point contest. So Damian Lillard has now won his third NBA three-point contest. He's actually only the third player in NBA history to win three separate three-point contests. It was awesome to see Damian Lillard back on the court. I can't wait to see him back on the court with the Portland Trail Blazers next NBA season. But now you're starting to see more players wanting to participate. Steph Curry has said that he's going to participate next year. He wants guys like Klay Thompson to participate next year, Kevin Durant to participate next year. So we're already banking on the three-point contest to be more exciting than the dunk contest next year during the NBA All-Star Weekend. So I thought it was awesome, but shout out to Damian Lillard for winning the NBA three-point contest and participating in the event, still recovering from a torn Achilles injury. Now next, downer here. Now, for the dunk contest, you had Keshad Johnson for the Miami Heat win the 2026 dunk contest. Now, honestly, this is my honest opinion. The dunk contest needs to be scrapped from NBA All-Star Weekend. It was fun while it lasted, but all good things must come to an end. That's a really good saying and still stands the test of time. But as I digress, the dunk contest is now a laughing stock for NBA All-Star Weekend because you used to have legends and icons and players really go hard to win the dunk contest. It used to mean something. I'm talking about players like Vince Carter, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard, Blake Griffin, Nate Robinson, Zach LaVine, and several others over the years used to make the dunk contest feel very special. Now we have bottom tier players participating in the contest. I don't know if they're being forced or not, but we used to have great dunkers participate in the dunk contest, and now we're not getting it. And there's so many good dunkers, great dunkers in the NBA today that want no parts of the dunk contest for whatever reason. It's just a waste of time at this point. And the dunk contest was so mid with so many no-namers or bottom-tier talent. No disrespect to those four players that participated. But you had Keshad Johnson. I'm a Miami Heat fan, but he ain't no top-tier player. Carter Bryant for the San Antonio Spurs. How many people have heard of him if you're not a Spurs fan, realistically? Jackson Hayes is a average bottom-tier big man for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Chase Richardson, who is a 6-foot guard that nearly decapitated himself attempting to make a dunk when he hit his head on the hardwood. Luckily, he was okay. But respectfully, none of these guys are elite dunkers. And I will give them credit. I will give them some credit because all 4 guys did step up to the plate and participate in the dunk contest. And all 4 of them participated for the first time in the NBA dunk contest. But damn it, this was so mid and disrespectful for all the players that I just mentioned that paved the way for the dunk contest this year. And plus the judges, I think they were being very, very nice for some of the scores that they were giving, like high 40s, 50s for some of these dunks that were okay that my player could do in 2K. But the dunks were okay. But the thing is, I didn't like the fact that the NBA did not invite Mac McClung back to the dunk contest. This man won the dunk contest 3 years in a row. He was the reigning defending champion for 3 years. And I get it. He didn't want to participate because some players were going to be scared of losing to a G League player once again. And how would they feel if a G League player won the award 4 years in a row? But that doesn't discredit Mac McClung for what he's done. But I just don't understand why not invite him back to make the contest even more exciting, because he saved the dunk contest somewhat over the last couple of years, having some exciting dunks. So a lot of fans really liked seeing him. I was a fan liking to see Mac McClung participate in the 3-point contest. It's just unfortunate that he wasn't invited back. And I think the dunk contest was very mid this NBA All-Star weekend. Now let's get back to a positive note here. The NBA All-Star Game, Sunday afternoon. Now, I did enjoy this format with the Team USA versus Team World format for NBA All-Star Weekend. I think we should stay with this format and not go back to an East versus West format where it wasn't as competitive, it wasn't as fun. These players actually stepped up and made the NBA All-Star Game feel special. That's something that we have not seen in a long time. And it took leadership from the OGs of the past that used to participate in highly competitive all-star games. Guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard stepped up and made it feel special yesterday. Victor Wembanyama, a young player, wanted it to feel special. So they did a good job. And I like the format. You had 2 USA teams, USA Stars, which really had all the younger players, all the younger United States players on the Stars team. The USA Stripes team was filled with OGs. LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Jaylen Brown. And Team World had basically everybody that was not a United States born citizen. But it was like a Team World, it was like a round robin tournament. And I liked it. Game 1 between the USA Stars and the World team that went into overtime, that was very special. Scotty Barnes hit the game winner in Game 1 in overtime. And I like the format that they had to win by 5. That was really special. And then Game 2 between the USA Stars and the USA Stripes, that was an exciting game. Just when you thought they were going to steal the second game, the Stripes are going to steal the second game, going on a 7-0 run. De'Aaron Fox had a game-winning 3-point shot to help the Stripes win that ball game. And then in Game 3, Kawhi Leonard carried, dropping 31 out of 48 points against Team World. And the step-back clutch 3 that he hit on Karl Anthony Towns to advance to Game 4, that was very special. So we were seeing a lot of good performances. And then Game 4, you had a rematch from Game 2, USA Stripes versus USA Stars, and the Stars pulled away on the Stripes. I think they were fatigued because they had to play 3 games in a row. But I honestly liked the round-robin tournament, and it was cool to see Anthony Edwards win the MVP award for All-Star Weekend, scoring 32 points in all the games total that he participated. So I thought the All-Star Weekend was pretty solid. I think this was one of the best All-Star Weekends that we've seen over the last couple of years. And I think this is a W for the NBA. I think, honestly, the All-Star Game saved NBA All-Star Weekend because I'm a fan of the 3-point shot, but the dunk contest was a downer again, which made fans a little upset of how All-Star Weekend was going, but the All-Star Game really saved it. So do not change. I repeat, do not change the format. Keep USA versus World for next year's NBA All-Star Weekend.